Welcome back for the commercial break. Remember, we're going all the way to 19 hours GMT time check now. It's 37 past 18 hours GMT here in Accra. We're having in the studio a former Golden Racket star in Isaac Donkor. Remember that anytime he's around, he talks about his educational foundation and tennis project. But he has something doing it with exercise and workouts. And today he's here to talk about, we'll talk about the tennis later. Isaac, welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Johnny.
And how's life?
Much. I can't complain, man. I'm hanging in there.
Okay.
Hanging in there. Yeah, life is good. You know, every family is good. Everybody's good. Foundation is going decently well. So I'm excited. And I'm just excited for this new venture here that I'm about to kind of talk about.
So until 2 years ago, I never knew aside tennis, you do something else. And we got to speak about it today. Right. Tell me, what is this alignment workout? What is it all about? Tell me, what is it?
Well, it's basically, I mean, it's you know how they say, the muscles tell the bones what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, your muscles are going to tell your skeleton, come here, move this way, go there, and it will follow it. You know, so basically what we do is we're using the muscles to reshape the skeleton, basically. You know, so we have designed all kinds of exercises, which has to be done in a sequencing way. This exercise are everywhere.
Why is it called alignment?
Because it's your posture. It's targeted against your posture. So, well, like for example, Johnny, will you come to me? I look at you. You're standing there. I can tell you that we all have disparities. Everybody has a disparity. You know, because of these issues that come with sitting, a lot of sitting around, a lot of driving in comfortable cars and cushions. I mean, you think about it. Somebody's driving with the pedal with the right foot for hours and hours, and the left foot is sitting in somewhere and just relaxes. So you're not getting bilateral movement or action on both legs. You do that for a few years, and you tell me you're not going to have a hip disparity. Okay, so that's basically what it is. You know, you have everybody's hip, one is forward, one is up, or something like that, and that alone can change the whole body. The body's connected. You know, so one little movement, shift of the hip, the whole back will start to tilt. You see a lot of people walk with their back like that. It's in a C position. Okay, around the shoulders, they're like that. Spine is in that position. Okay,
we'll get you to continue, but tell me, what were you trying to do with the kids over there at the Mensa? What were you doing there? Tell me.
Basically, what you do, I'm looking for, look at their foot. How high do I come up with my knees? And look at how high they come up with their knees. And even if you watch some of them, their foot, when they come out, ankle, knee, hip are supposed to be in line. Yeah. But you look at them, some of the ankle is on this one angle, the hip doesn't come up high enough. This tells me they have hip, how do you call it? They have a little, for sure, hip disparity. Yeah. Okay, and also hip flexor. Hip flexor is jammed up. You know, so because you see the torso tilts forward a bit like that, and so that means it's difficult to sprint with the knees up. So we do all these things like that. If you do it properly, it loosens up their hips. It also aligns the knee, ankle, and hip. It keeps it in line.
Okay, most of the time when people hear these terminologies about trying to get your posture down, alignment here and there, it's associated to those after 40 probably going upwards. I'm thinking that why do 18-year-olds below need these alignment you're talking about?
We should be even doing it way younger than this. These kids are supposed to be doing this thing here because when we come out, when we were born, and everybody when we start, we crawl and then we start walking a bit. You know, nobody we're all trying to kind of balance ourselves going like that. But you see a little, maybe a foot is on one angle or a hip is on one angle, and we overlook it because we don't know, we think it's normal. Well, I'm looking at it thinking my foot is out, it's normal, until I went to learn this thing. They're telling me, your foot being out like this from kids, if somebody would have tried to help you bring your foot in and align it up with the hip.
Okay, I'm going to cut you again. What were you trying to do over here in the States? Tell me about this thing. What is it about?
This is one of my patients, basically. She was having an issue with her thoracic spine, which is the top of the neck there. A lot of people have that. So she's got what you call a thoracic spine disparity. Now, your lumbar spine, and they all join. So your lumbar spine and your thoracic spine, it's all connected like that. And so basically, she has a lot of hip disparity. So by doing these arm circles, I'm looking at, if you look at the left arm, it's a little lower than the right. This tells me that there's a little disparity, and you see how slow that's going? You see why I'm pointing at that? Yeah, it's a rotator cuff. So you have the muscles.
I have the same problem. That's
You have a rotator cuff muscles in front and back. And so it tightens up because we have a little rounder shoulders. It comes off the shoulder joint. And of course, because it's hanging, the muscles around it, it's just working too hard.
How long did you work out with her? Did she see any improvement?
Yes. Yes, and this is I gave her basically it's a good 30, 45 minutes of exercises, which is in sequencing. And you follow it every morning, get up and do this before you set off your journey. You line the body up, you lock it in, it stays with you for about 24 hours. So that's what but you got to focus on it and do it every day, every morning. You need to stretch, especially we haven't done it in so many years. Yeah. So trying to get back, trying to get the muscles and all the alignment back, you got to put a little more work into it.
Okay.
And this is what I want to bring here because it's such a revolutionary way of exercising these days that that a lot of people don't realize.
Again, why do the kids need to go through this? I thought probably they're young, their muscles are fresh, blah, blah. Tell me, try and convince me why the kids need this.
That, like I said in the beginning, if you look at kids, that's where it starts from.
Yeah.
Nothing, because the muscles are a little bit more loose, a little more weaker.
Fragile.
The bone a little more fragile.
Yeah.
It's a better word. And so basically, if you target that, you can actually align their body a little more quicker than somebody who is pile on these muscles all the way to about 40.
Yeah.
Okay, they are dysfunctional.
Just like myself.
You know what I mean? And also playing hard sports. You think about it. You have hip disparity, your spine disparity by you pounding weights. You're in the gym, lifting heavy weights. You're making yourself worse and worse and worse. The best thing is actually find out this alignment type of workout, which is very good for your core. Okay, core balances your back. Your core is strong, your back is stronger. It also helps with flexibility. It also your spine, also flexion and in your spine, you get that going. Range of motion in all your joints. So then your low joints are working because when we run, when you strike, it has to go into the joints. If the joints are not working right, the muscles take it. And then you wonder why we're getting massages all the time and nothing happens. Okay, you still go massage today, you go tomorrow again, it's still tight. You got to get to the root of the problem, and that's the alignment.
Okay. Why have you decided to do this one-day alignment workshop or workout come tomorrow? Why have you decided to do it?
I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But I kind of haven't got my place going very well. I haven't gotten somebody up there that can actually take this on, unless I come down myself. But this is such an important thing that you have to know what you're doing. You can actually hurt somebody and actually help them if you don't know what you're doing right. So I want to find someone that actually I can teach, trustworthy person that I can actually teach very well, that can get to my place and actually run this program there from there.
Tell me about this session. How did the kids enjoy this research? How did they work?
They were struggling.
Yeah.
They struggled. I mean, they were like simple exercises. They couldn't do it. Like this simple, see that one that the guys don't, you see how you have to be coordinated. It's the coordination. Now, it's not because he's not strong. The synchronicity of the muscles working together is not there. That's why he's doing that. So by doing this thing frequently more, everything starts to coordinate together. And because the hips are supposed to communicate with the shoulders. The right hip communicates with the left shoulder, left hip communicates with the right shoulder. So by doing things like that, cross-crawling, all that stuff like that.
Do sportsmen also need this stuff?
My goodness, yes. This is what I've been doing. This is what has got me. This is why I'm able to keep up with the 20 and the 25-year-olds now. I'm over 50 now, Chief, and I'm still playing out there. I can still hit a good ball because of all these things here. This is why I kind of learned this. I'm like, I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm going to use this thing here to get me going. Now, you can apply weights to this. You see lunges and stuff. You can hold weights and lunge with it. But do it the proper way, because if you don't do it the proper way, you're actually hurting yourself more than you're gonna gain.
So tomorrow between 3 and 4 at the IE Mensa site over there. Who gets to come? Is it for free?
Pretty much. I want to do a one-day kind of blast thing. Whoever wants to come up and learn something, come up. I'm going to break it down. I have the patch, how do you call it, the center build up. The exercise and the build up. I've got some kind of like an obstacle courses
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I can take them through to show them exactly how to work it, and what they're doing when they do each exercise, what each exercise means for the body, and what you actually trying to target, and then take it from there. And I'll give them a little bit of a homework to go do. Just tell me how you
How
feel
different
after
is
that.
this with the physio that we go through? How different? Is it the same thing, probably?
I would say, we alignment people, we make the chiropractor happier or successful, because we were losing the joints up. You go to the chiropractor and they put your hand and you hear click, 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 click. They're like, yeah, I popped something. But no, you have losing the joints up before it popped. You go lie down at the chiropractor with nothing, with no stretches, and try to get them to pop you. Now, if they pop you, it might hurt you, or it might not be right. It might pop you in the wrong way. And they will actually tell you, oh, something. I went to a chiropractor, and I went to sit down, and like my neck is acting. This side is fine, but one side is not. It's weird. And so they got your neck. You lie down, they grab your neck, and they shake it up, and they find your vertebrae, whatever, and then they bloop, and then they go the other side, bloop, and you're like, oh, yeah, it feels great. Yeah? Okay, it's good. But first, I went up there to see the lady. She went, bloop, one side clicked. The other side didn't click. And I'm like, why? No answer. I'll come back again next week, we'll fix it. They made me even worse. One side clicked, one side didn't click, and they let me go. That's actually, so.
You pay for it?
Of course. So I came back home, and now I'm doing alignment. I'm like, whoa, neck issue doesn't even come from neck.
Yeah.
It comes from the bottom of your foot. So this lady going straight to your neck, trying to crack it, and nothing done here, they're making things worse. So that's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Like you're saying, it's for free tomorrow at IE Mensa between 3, probably by 5 o'clock. You guys were there.
Yeah, maybe an hour and a half. I'll talk more, explain things a little bit, try to get people through it slowly, so it might take a little longer. But, between 3 and 5, something like that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. People know you for tennis projects here and there because you play tennis. Have you tried to bring in some stakeholders regarding this, or probably what you're doing regarding the alignment thing? Any stakeholders, any partnership you're doing it, probably?
Yes, I want to introduce it first.
Yeah, okay.
See how it clicks, see how people receive it here. Because I know people are used to their things. Everybody has their own thing that they do. Yeah. It's not that I'm coming here right now to tell you, stop what you're doing and come and do what I'm not saying. I just want you to try my stuff compared to what you're doing, okay? You try for a week or 2 or 3 weeks or a month and tell me how you feel. I'm not imposing nothing on you. You come to me, tell me your shoulders hurt, yeah? I'm going to give you some exercises. Go do it for a month. You tell me how your shoulder feels after that. Yeah. If it's good, I'll give you more. Come see me. If it's not, then we take it from there too. But everything, every nagging issue, neck, shoulder pain, knee pain, hip pain, spine, scoliosis. We fixed scoliosis. My spine and my back was going scolio for a while. I went to see a doctor because I have head with disparity. My foot was out there. And now, when I walk, you should see the transformation. I'm from here to now, I'm pigeon-toed. Okay. Literally when I walk, and before I was out there like that. So my femur was out. And if your femur is out, your hips are out, and you pounding tennis, you bouncing around playing Davis Cup and stuff like that, you tell me I'm not going to have issues with my spine. So that's what happened, and I had to use this to get myself back.
Okay. So tomorrow, between 15 to 17 hours GMT at IE Mensa, go there, the Donkor Tennis Foundation, and be part of it just before you go away. What's up with the tennis project too?
Tennis is going well too. You know what? We actually have revamped our tennis court. Okay. Literally, because last time we came to do the OD, the big Mo tournament. Yeah. It was literally, there was a lot of cracks and bumps, and anytime I come here, I do a resurfacing of a court, but people don't do a good job. Yeah. They literally patched the court up. It wasn't resurfacing. Yeah. So this time around, what I've done is actually I have put new concrete on the floor. I've raised it up about 3 inches higher and put new concrete, and we just got it done, and we're going to paint it up and get things going. Okay. And it will look a lot better ready for October. the Big Mo event coming up.
Okay, I'm sure tomorrow when we come around, we're going to see that all those pictures at the Donkor Tennis Foundation, and where there will be the alignment workout. You'll be there. I'm sure you'll be very happy when you leave. Well, thank you very much for coming through to speak about that project, which is very, very important to you. We'll have to wrap up and make way for news 19 hours GMT.